This session talks about combinational logic. What combinational logic means? It provides functionality using gates or different ICs. What do you mean by gates and what do you mean by ICs? There are different types of gates which provide different functionality. Let us see AND gate. The symbol for AND gate is like this, where we do have two inputs, let us say A, B, and one output Y. Here functionality provided by AND gate is A into B. That means let us draw a table A, B and Y. Since we do have 2 bits, so therefore we will have 4 combinations over here. So 0 0 A into B will provide 0, 0 1 A into B provide 0, 1 0 A into B provide 0, 1 into 1 provide 1. Okay, this is called as the truth table. Truth table for AND gate, and this is called as logic equation. Okay, second gate is OR gate. Its symbol looks like this. Once again, let us assume we do have 2 inputs A and B and one output Y. So here Y is expressed as A plus B, and its truth table will look like this. 2 bits, therefore 4 combinations 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, and addition 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is also 1. Do remember that this is logical addition. I can say that this is logical addition. Otherwise, in case of arithmetic addition, 1 plus 1 produce sum 0 and carry 1. But since we are looking at the logical gates, so 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Then third gate is a NOT gate. NOT gate symbol is like this. One input and one output. Okay, the logic equation for NOT gate is Y is equal to A bar, means A complemented. So A and Y. So 0 1. So A complemented is 1 and 1 complemented is 0. NOT gate is also called as inverter. Okay. Then next gate is, let us go for NAND gate. Fourth is NAND gate. Its symbol is just like the AND with 2 inputs, but this time your output is complemented or inverted. Okay, so we can have the truth table A, B. Let us write down the logical equation. Y is equal to A dot B bar. This is the logic equation, and let us write down the truth table. To have, since 2 bits, therefore we will have 4 combinations 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, and now this time A into B, 0 into 0 is 0, but its complement is 1. So let me write down something Y dash and Y over here. So 0 into 0, Y dash provides us A into B, whereas Y provides us A into B bar. So 0 into 0 is 0, 0 into 1 is 0, 0, 1, and then its complement. So 1, 1, 1, 0. So in truth table of NAND gate, we write down only this much. Okay. Similarly, we do have another gate, NOR gate, whose symbol looks like OR gate, but this time our output is inverted. So So we do have two inputs A and B and output Y. So logic equation looks like A plus B and its complement. So let us try to write down the truth table. So I will write down Y dash and Y. Okay. AB 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 1, and now its complement 1 0 0 0. So the truth table of NOR gate is A, B and Y. Then the next gate is XOR gate. Okay, its symbol looks like this. We have one output Y and we have two inputs A, B. Its logic equation looks like A bar dot B plus A dot B bar. It is also represented as A XOR B. Let us try to write down its truth table. We will make it more explanatory. So we do have two inputs, therefore four combinations of the inputs. First term is, let us write down A bar and B bar also. A bar will be complement of A, so 0 0 1 1 will be represented as 1 1 0 0. B bar will be complement of B, so 0 1 0 1 will be represented as 1 0 1 0. Okay. Next we want to perform A bar dot B. Okay. Right now we are performing A bar dot B. So 0 into 1 is 0, then 1 into 1 is 1, then 0 into 0 is 0, and 1 into 0 is 0. Okay. Now next we are going to find the value of A dot B bar. Means this time we are looking at A dot B bar, this combination. So 0 into 1 is 0, 0 into 0 is 0, 1 into 1 is 1, and 1 into 0 is 0. And at the last, for the output Y, we will have A bar dot B plus A dot B bar. So addition of these two. So we will have 0 1 1 0. So now we can summarize the truth table of XOR gate is, we will write down the combinations for the input and we will write down the final column, this column. So 0 1 1 0. This is the truth table for XOR gate. Another term to be understood is canonical form. So what is canonical form? It means every term in equation has all inputs. Means what? If we do have function of ABC, that means 3 inputs, then we can have an output equation like A B bar C plus A bar B C plus A B bar C bar. Okay, so all terms has A B C, all inputs. We can have another example like this: A plus B plus C bar, A plus B bar plus C bar, A bar plus B bar plus C. So whatever terms we do have in the output equation, they must have all the inputs. They must have all inputs in them. Okay, specified in them. Now let us look at some examples of logical equations. There are two types. Let us write down the first type: AB plus A bar B plus AB bar plus A bar b bar. Okay, and let us write down the second example. A plus b, a bar plus b, a plus b bar, a bar plus b bar. If you look into these two examples, here it is a sum of products, and here it is product of sum. So there is some sort of standard way to represent these kind of equations so that their explanation becomes easy from the representation way. Okay, so in sum of product, each term is called as main term, and here each term is called as max term. Means AB is a main term, A bar B is a main term, AB bar is another main term, and so on. Here in product of sum, A plus B is one max term, A bar plus B is another max term, and so on. Every term is represented as small mi, whereas here every max term is represented as capital Mi. For the sake of mathematics, so that we will easily come to know whether we do have SOP or POS form, we do have notation like summation m, and in case of POS we do have notation like pi capital M. In case of logic, now here do remember that we do have a little bit understanding. Now in case of logic representation, 0 here is represented as A bar and 1 over here is represented as A, whereas in case of POS form, 0 is represented as A and 1 is represented as A bar. We will understand these logics when we are going to solve the numerical. And whenever we say that we do have a SOP form, output is always represented as 1, whereas in case of POS form, output is always represented in terms of 0.